Okay, we are back again. Do we have audio? Come on, Haley. Come on, Demi. Haley and Demi, where are you? Haley and Demi. I hear you, Haley.
I hear you.
Oh my goodness, look at that.
That's good. Okay.
I'm also hearing from time to time another voice channel. That's when I asked you about the party.
Yeah.
That's what I thought was weird. But anyway, as long as you can hear me, that's the important thing.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Come on, Demi. Demi.
I've also got a fan going on right next to me, so
That is not a problem. I hear the buzz of the fan, but that is not a problem.
okay.
La la la.
Yeah.
Are those closets behind you?
Yes.
They are small.
Yeah, they are. They're smaller than the closets I had last year.
Demi.
Yay.
Hey, can you hear me?
Hi.
Awesome. Okay, a couple things. This is exciting to be actually able to do this. First, do you guys have any questions about the class right now?
How are tests going to go?
That's going to be very interesting. The theory is that I'm going to make them available to you online through Canvas.
Okay.
I haven't actually done it yet, but that's the plan. So the plan is you'll have like an hour to do it, and you'll get an immediate answer. So you'll know how to get on it immediately. So that should be a good thing.
Okay, and are you going to put it up like Monday and have it due at the end of Monday, or?
I'm going to probably put it up Friday.
Okay.
And have it due at the end of Friday.
Okay.
Friday next week.
Okay. Because I know with some online classes, they put it up at like the beginning of the week,
right,
and have it due at the end of the week.
Well, I'm new at this, so we'll try. We'll see what happens and how it works the first time, and then we'll go from there. But
okay.
But it's going to be a week from Friday. So
okay.
You'll have more time.
Also,
Demi?
Or Demi can go first.
You can go ahead, because I'm looking for something online, so it'll help me with my question. So you can go first.
Okay. So one thing that would be a great studying tool for the test would be if we could see at least what we put on as answers on the quiz, if not see both what we put and the correct answers.
Sure. You mean the quizzes that you've already taken?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if that's possible, but I will find out. I'll make a note of it.
Okay.
Quizzes.
Because then we could know like what we got right.
Sure.
What the right answer would be on the ones we got wrong, so we could figure out.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I will follow up and get back to you on that.
Okay.
My question is, so I remember when I was watching a video that you had put up, you said that the quizzes that we do on Canvas is a little part of our grade. Like, I just want what category or how much percent.
Oh, okay. That's easy. Let me pull up the course web page here. Actually, I had to blow it away in order to get our course back, but that's okay. ECON201online. If you, where is it? There it is. If you go to the other course information, and you scroll down to final grade, I guess is where it is, and homework and class participation. It is, the quizzes are part of homework and class participation, and did I lose that? Where did that go? If you click on the link that says homework and class participation, it doesn't say very much. Let me click on the link that says final grade.
Final grade, yeah.
Yeah. So 20% of the final grade is all the stuff you do that's not the midterm exams and the final. So it would be all the homework, all the assignments that you turn in. You know, are you showing up at Hangouts? Are you participating on Twitter? Everything else, basically. Okay. So if you want a number, how about 10% of the final grade is the quizzes?
Okay, so 10% is the quizzes, and then the other 10% would just be homework assignments, Hangout.
Well, and class participation kinds of things, like tonight, for example. Okay. And that's going to be more like yes or no. You know, did you show up?
Okay.
And that sort of thing. So you get an 8 for today.
What if you attempted to show up and didn't actually get into it?
I'll give you what it is like, if at the end of the semester I have no idea who you are, then that would be a problem for the class participation part.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. The idea with the quizzes is to make them worth something, so you take them seriously, but to make them worth not that much together, so that it's really the tests that matter. So the quizzes are really about practice.
Okay.
So the test is going to be 1 hour. How many questions is going to be on the test? It's going to
be 30 multiple choice questions.
Okay.
Ellie, just like the ones last semester.
Okay.
Okay. So Demi, I think the exam is going to be easier than the quizzes because they're not multiple select; they're multiple choice. So there's only one right answer on the tests.
And the exam is not.
On the exam questions, there's only one right answer. It's not one or two.
Okay, okay, I see. Okay.
So I think that'll be easier for you, actually.
Okay, so it's just 30 multiple choice in about 1 hour.
Yeah, yeah. Usually people don't have any trouble getting through the time.
Okay.
Yeah. And you look like you're living in a nicer place than Haley's hovel.
I live in a dorm, thank you very much, not a hovel.
Okay.
I live in the UMW apartment.
Nice, nice.
Oh yeah, those are nicer.
So, okay. Any other questions I can help you with before we segue into going over the supply and demand problems?
Are we going to need a calculator?
For the test?
Yes.
I don't think so.
Okay.
No. You know, again, Haley, it's just like the questions last semester. If you needed a calculator last semester, you can use a calculator. But usually, if there's math, I try to make it so that you can do it with your fingers.
You keep saying that the test is like last semester's test. Does that also include the after-test part?
It does.
Okay.
Okay, so what does that mean?
What that means is I don't curve the test, Demi, but I give you a chance to come in and explain why the right answer is right. So suppose you get number 5 wrong.
Okay.
Okay. I tell you what the right answer is. Then you have to go figure out why that's the right answer. And then you make an appointment with me, and either you come into my office or we do it on a Hangout, and you explain why that's right, why the right answer is right. Okay, so in other words, now you know the right answer, and you understand why. And if you do that, I give you half a point back for every one that you can explain to me.
Okay.
So if you got a 50 on the exam, not that you will, but if you did, you could earn 25 points back.
So you're posting the answers, and then I come to you and explain.
Yeah.
Okay. For office hours, I thought they were on Monday and Wednesday at 11.
No.
But, yeah.
Okay. My official office hours are 9 to 10, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. But if you can't make that, I usually have time in the afternoons. So we can find a time that'll work.
Okay. Okay. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 9 works for me. That's fine.
Yep.
Okay.
Does that sound good?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about the supply and demand problems. Let me see if I can find them. I had them here a second ago. There they are. Okay. Problem number 1 says, suppose there's a freeze in Florida. How would that affect the market for orange juice? Now, the way you work all of these problems is you start with a supply and a demand curve in equilibrium. Okay, so you've got an equilibrium price and an equilibrium quantity. Something's going to happen to disturb the equilibrium, so either the demand curve shifts or the supply curve shifts, and then you need to identify the new equilibrium. Okay, so in the first problem, if there's a freeze in Florida, what happens to oranges?
There's less of a supply.
There's less of it because of the freeze, right? Mm-hmm. And so it's more expensive for Minute Maid to produce orange juice because oranges are the main ingredient in orange juice. So because Minute Maid's cost of production goes up, the supply curve is going to shift to the left, and that's going to result in a movement up the demand curve to a higher equilibrium price and a higher equilibrium quantity. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Can I read to you what I wrote and then
sure,
you tell
absolutely.
me?
Yep. I keep losing. Hold on a second. I keep losing the camera. I mean, the camera's on. There it is. I keep losing my screen. Go ahead.
Okay, I wrote because the decrease in oranges, the supply curve will shift to the left.
That's correct.
Oh, okay. Okay. The price.
And then the price increases, and the quantity decreases.
Decrease in quantity. Okay, cool.
Yeah, you got it.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
So then the second problem, I need a screen that's about 5 times as large as my little screen. Okay. Suppose recent research reveals that coffee has more antioxidants than any other single food. How would that affect the market for tea? Okay. What do you think? Is that going to affect the demand for tea or the supply of tea?
The demand.
Right. Because if coffee is this wonder drug, which is the way I treat coffee, then people who had been drinking tea may well shift over to coffee. So the demand for coffee is going to go up. The demand curve is going to shift to the right. We're going to move up the supply curve to a higher price for coffee and a higher equilibrium quantity since more people are drinking coffee.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Got that?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, what year in school are you, Demi?
A senior.
Wow. What's your major?
Business.
So you kind of need this course.
Yeah, I took it at community college, but I'm just taking it again.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Whoops, lost it. There it is. Number 3. Suppose the United Auto Workers agree to a pay cut. How would that affect the market for automobiles in the U.S.? Is that going to affect demand or supply first?
Supply?
Yeah, because the cost of producing a car is going to go down if the companies can get away with paying their workers less. Demi, does that make sense?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I have to blow my nose real quick.
No, that's fine. That's fine. So the supply curve is going to shift to the right. We're going to move down the demand curve to a higher quantity and a lower price for cars. Haley, nod or something?
Yeah, I was nodding.
Okay, sorry. All right.
No, I get it.
No, I know. Demi, are you there still? Maybe not.
She just moved over to blow her nose.
Yeah, that's fine. I just don't want to go on if she can't hear me. I'll wait.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's okay. Did you hear that?
With this question, I was like just confused. Like,
okay, let me repeat. Let me repeat it then. The cost of auto workers is a major component in the cost of building a car.
Okay.
So, say General Motors can pay its auto workers less. It's going to cost them less to build a car, and so the supply curve for cars is going to shift to the right. There's going to be an increase in the number of cars because they're cheaper to produce. And so the price is going to fall and the quantity is going to go up.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. Who's your business advisor?
Sally Braxton.
Okay.
I have the credit for this course. Like,
right.
I'm just reading it.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just curious because I know a bunch of the business people. Okay, number. Great sound effects. And just, that is not on my end.
Neither.
No, it was my end.
Okay, that's fine.
Those things are uber loud.
Problem number 4. Suppose OPEC increases the price of oil, and as a result, gasoline prices go up. How would that affect the market for autos in the U.S.? Well, this is a case where we're talking about complementary goods. So if gas is more expensive, cars are more expensive to operate, and so you would expect to see a decrease in demand for cars. The decrease in the demand for cars means that fewer cars would be bought, so the quantity is going down, and the price should go down also. Demi?
Yeah, I'm just writing.
You good? No, that's fine. It's good. I just don't want to go on if you've lost me or something. Okay, and then finally, the really fun one says, number 5, suppose that both 3 and 4 occur, what will be the combined effect on the market for cars? Okay, so what we have is, from number 3, a rightward shift in supply, and for number 4, a leftward shift in demand. Okay, so a rightward shift in supply is going to do what to the price of cars?
It's going to increase it.
It's going to decrease it. If there's more cars being supplied, the price is going to fall, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, if fewer cars are demanded, what's that going to do to the price?
Make it go down.
Make it go down. So when you put those two together, the price is going to go down a lot. Okay? That much we know. Now, the quantity side is not clear, because when the supply increases, the quantity goes up. When the demand decreases, the quantity goes down. And so to know the net effect, when we put those together, we would have to know what the numbers were, what the actual amounts were. And usually we don't have that information. So the correct answer there is we don't know. We can't tell. The answer's indeterminate. Demi, do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. Now, on the exam, there will be one of these questions that has the one part and the two parts, and you have to put them together. So you need to make sure you know how to do that.
Okay.
Okay? Okay, any questions? I assume you both got 100, at least when we went over it tonight. Sorry, that was a mosquito. I know they're not.
I was seeing something.
Yes. Okay. All right. The last thing I wanted to do tonight was point out that this week we are segueing into the next section in the course. If you click on the course outline on the web page, topic 3 is alternative ways of solving the economic problem. Okay? And the main reading for that is the Halbrenner chapter that you can get to if you, from the home page, one of the tabs on the under the title is readings, and if you click on that reading tab, you can get access to the Halbrenner article. So read that chapter this week, and we can talk about it next week. It's a pretty easy read. Halbrenner is sort of a history book, so there aren't any graphs. It's just basically telling the story of different economic systems.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of different terms.
Yeah, there's a lot of different terms, but they're pretty straightforward. So what I would do as you read the chapter, take notes on the things that you're not sure of, and you can ask those questions next Wednesday, and you know, we can figure it out that way. It won't be that difficult.
Yeah, and the password is macro rules, right?
Macro rules, yes, one word. Because macro does rule.
I remember you had that even in micro last semester.
Well, that's because macro rules. Okay, any other questions?
Nope.
All right, well then I think it's time for me to cook dinner.
Okay.
I'm sorry you can't join me, but maybe another time. Thanks for bearing with me tonight. I really, really appreciate that.
No
Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.